So I'm going to use all K-Beauty products today, as I mentioned in my intro. So K-Beauty, I'm sure most of you already know. K-Beauty, the brand which is owned by Katrina Kaif, and she has a lot of products in the makeup line, but she doesn't have base makeup products like your blush, foundation, concealer, bronzer. I'm going to use those products from some other brands, and then we'll move on to K-Beauty products. So for foundation, I'm going to use Kiko Liquid Skin Second Skin Foundation in the shade Warm Beige. And this sponge is from YBP. This is YBP Makeup Perfector sponge. I'm going to do my under eye area. For under eyes, I'm using Benefit Bowing Concealer. So this was my favorite concealer, I think until last month, but now it creases on me very weirdly. It looks very cakey under the eyes. I'm just trying to finish it up. And I think I'll not buy cream concealers now. I will pick liquid concealers. Now to set my under eye concealer and to set my entire face, I have loose powder from K-Beauty. This is HD Setting Loose Powder in the shade Latte. I've broken my brush. The only brush I carried for blush application and all. I'm going to fix it, but for that I need some heavy duty glue. It has come off like this. This is a PAC brush. PAC 261. I think I have this brush for more than 2.5 years now. So I'm going to take a very little bit of it. Just tap it in the cap, tap off the excess and apply it under my eyes. Latte is perfect if you are of my complexion and you're looking for a powder which is not too light, or if you're slightly darker than me and if you're looking for a powder that can be used for highlighting the under eye area. For me, this is almost like my perfect match. And I've stopped doing baking under my eyes because my under eye area has become really dry, and if I bake for too long, it looks very crinkly, wrinkly, it looks very bad and dry. So we are done with foundation and concealer. I'll apply a little bit of bronzer and blush. So the bronzer is going to be from Hoola, from Benefit. It's Hoola Caramel. It's pretty nice for people of my complexion. It blends really well. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, and it blends really nicely. And I have been using it, I think, for more than 7-8 months now. Next, I'm going to use the blush. For blush, I have Makeup Geek Cosmetics Desire. This blush is really beautiful, but it is very pigmented, so I have to make sure that I don't pick too much. So from K-Beauty, the second product that I'm going to use today is their eyeshadow stick, Special Effects. So it's a very beautiful metallic shade, and it's the kind of shade that anyone can use anytime during the day because it's not too metallic, it's quite subtle. And I'm just going to use my blending brush to just blend the edges. It's not sheer or anything, it's pretty nice color, it blends really nicely, it spreads really nicely. So to finish off the eye makeup, apart from mascara, I have two products from K-Beauty. One is their eyeliner, another one is the pencil that you might have seen me using 1,000 times already. So this is the shade Spade, and the eyeliner I think is black. I personally do not enjoy the brush tip liner. I'll show you. This has a very thin brush tip, which I don't enjoy because it is very difficult for me to apply eyeliner. I am accustomed to those pen style eyeliners with a bit harder tip, but with these I struggle a lot. So this one is nice. This is not a waterproof. See, it's pretty black. It's pretty dark, and it's pretty opaque when you apply. So I'm going to use the kajal today as my eyeliner because I really want to do a smudge kind of eyeliner today. Something like this, not too harsh. I don't want a harsh eyeliner. I want a very beautiful, subtle, it's not subtle, but a smudged eyeliner. So this kajal is very nice. I have used it so many times already. It is very dark, and it is almost smudge proof, and it stays on for a really long time. I personally really enjoy using it, And now I'm going to do my brows, otherwise I will look like a bald person. For that I'm going to use Kay Beauty brow pencil in the shade Walnut. This is not my favorite product from the brand. It is an okay product. First, what I don't like about it is that it's too creamy. If you are not too careful, you will end up with extremely bold looking brows. Secondly, it doesn't have a spoolie. I don't enjoy brow pencils without a spoolie, because then you have to carry a separate brow brush with you. But other than that, the shade is nice. It matches my hair color and it looks pretty nice if I'm careful and I don't fill too much, because my brows are scanty. There are very few hair in my brows, so I make sure not to fill them too much. I just draw the shape and fill them like sparingly, not too generously. Take the mascara brush and brush them up. Like this. So if you fill them very carefully, they look nice. Otherwise you look like a theater, like stage performer or something. I'm doing this sit down and chatty one brand or makeup, even a makeup look after a really long time. I don't even remember when I filmed a makeup look last. I have bought all the products that were not with me, but all the products are there at my in-laws place where I live. But I will be going back and then I'll shoot those videos. So you will see more of one brand makeup looks towards first week of December and all. But in the meantime, I'm going to do more one brand makeup looks with some very newly launched makeup brands, and I'm pretty excited about that. I am going to apply a little bit of highlighter, because I think we are left only with two things. One is mascara, second is highlighter. So in highlighters, Kay Beauty sent me their new highlighters. All the shades were there, but I have picked just two. So this is Sunlit Gold. It's very beautiful. This is Honey Glaze. This is my favorite. Personally, really like Honey Glaze. I'll just show you a swatch. This is Honey Glaze. This is Sunlit Gold. Honey Glaze is more deeper, more bronzier than Sunlit Gold, so I think it looks much better on me than the gold one. Gold one is more, not a yellow tone gold, it's more like a whitish gold. I think Honey Glaze looks much better. I'm going to use a fancy fan brush. The highlighter is very subtle, so if you are into subtle highlighters, then this is a good one. It's not too chalky, it's not glittery, it's very subtle, and I enjoy it, but it's not like a life-changing highlighter of any sort. So this mascara is nice. This is washable mascara. This is not a waterproof formula. It will not give too much length to your lashes, but it is pretty volumizing. It makes your eyelashes look dense. It doesn't elongate them. So now my full face of Kay Beauty is already done. We are just left with the lips. And since I have not done too much on my face and everything looks a bit subtle, I'm going to go with bold lips. I have three shades from Kay Beauty. Star Mania, which looks like a beautiful mauve color for everyday. These are matte lip crayons. These stay on for a really long time. I personally really enjoy the formula and finish. These are comfortable and very long wearing, which is amazing. The second one is the After Party, which is a very beautiful red. And then I have Countdown, which is a very pretty pinkish color. So for today's video, I'm going to apply the After Party. And I'm going to use Pixi Makeup Fixing Spray because I don't have anything from Kay Beauty. I think Kay Beauty doesn't really have a makeup fixing spray. So this is the finished makeup look, and we'll quickly do a recap of what we have applied, what I like, what I don't like from the brand. So first product that I applied was the setting powder. It is very fine and the shade range is amazing. I think they have 8 shades in the setting powders, including one banana, one translucent and a lot of other shades. So I think this setting powder is pretty nice. I personally do not enjoy the brow pencil, but it's not a bad product. It's just that there are a lot more great, amazing eyebrow pencils out there. For example, the Face Shop brow pencil is really good. I have recently bought it. This is my third, I think. The brow pencil is an okay product. It doesn't have a brush. Plus, the formula is not that amazing. It's not very long staying. I have been using it for, I think, 5-6 months now. The next product is the kajal, which is really amazing. I personally really like it. Also, the eyeshadow pencil is smudge proof. The eyeshadow crayon is smudge proof, it's waterproof, and it is very long lasting. The shade range is again pretty nice. They have a lot of colors in eyeshadow crayons, and I personally really like this one. If you like subtle, very subdued, barely noticeable kind of eyeshadow, then you can give this a shot. This is very beautiful. The mascara is nice. It's not the most amazing lengthening mascaras out there, but it is pretty volumizing and it looks pretty nice. Very good for every day. And the highlighter is nice. It's not chunky, it's not glittery, it's my kind of highlighter. It will give you a very beautiful fine milled glow to your skin, and that is the reason why it's pretty wearable. Anyone can wear it. Lip crayons are my favorite, like Katrina lip crayons are my one of my favorite lip crayons because they are matte, they are long wearing, they're very comfortable. There are a lot of shades to choose from. And the eyeliner is okay, but it's just that the problem is with me, I cannot apply eyeliners with the brush tip because I cannot draw with brush tip. That's the only issue. I have only and mostly used the pen tip eyeliners, you know, this kind of tip. This is the kind of tip I'm comfortable with, or with gel liners, but not with the brush tip liner. So that was about it. I think I'm going to give it a big thumbs up, this range, but not 2 thumbs up, a single thumbs up, because the products are nice and they can do better, but I personally think they are good value for money. So I'm going to list down all the products that I have used on my face, including my foundation, concealer, everything else, and apart from the K by Katrina makeup products. So you can check them out if in case you are interested in buying anything or looking at the prices or anything. So yeah, if you like this video, do not forget to hit the like button. If you are watching me for the first time, please subscribe, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Till then, bye.